Alright, guys. Had a lot of fun in the last duel, so I think we'll do another one real quick. About to shuffle his deck. Some mine. So the deck I'm playing with today is well, this deck at least is I call it my banishment deck. I kind of just went through and found a bunch of cards at one point that all had the same theme about banished or removed from play, that sort of thing. Like instead of going to your graveyard, it went to an entirely different area. And there's a surprisingly large amount of them. So I kind of went through and made this deck specific for that. And it's won some, it's lost some. It's more fun to play than it is just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win, So I'm gonna see how it is. And Phil is using the water deck he used in the previous video. He just went through there and added a little bit to it.
You ready?
Yep. Ready? Do you believe in the heart of the cards? Exactly. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And I lost.
I picked the same thing first almost every time.
I always just decide at the last minute, so I know.
I was just like, I'm going to do rock and see if he does scissors again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Just go.
Yep. You. Okay. You're in your turn?
My turn.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
Okay, so I have a couple of options here. Yum.
What?
No, you're just gonna make me have to edit this video a lot.
Why? You don't want my
Random noises?
spazziness, muttering random words? And Ryan, thanks.
All right. Play one card face down and then my turn.
Dramatic. After all.
Wish me luck, guys. Lost the last one. But hey, we'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna play this guy. Boom, 1600 attack power. I'm gonna go to combat or
Can I read it
battle
first?
phase. It's a tricky set of thing. I can't really use.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah.
He's just a monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it?
Just 600 defense.
Oh, okay. Sure got it.
Okay. I'm going to do some things. Alright, I'm going to play. Yeah. I'm going to play Dimensional Alchemist in attack mode.
No idea what that is.
I'm going to play the spell card Goblin Circus. It's an infinite spell card, so it just stays there. I'm then going to activate the equipped card.
What are any?
I'm going to get to that, bro. Man, be a little patient.
Should tell me where to play it.
I then activate the equipped spell card Big Bang Shot. Okay? So, Dimensional Alchemist. Once per turn, you can remove from play the top card of your deck. This card gains 500 attack until the end phase. When this card is destroyed and sent from your side of the field to the graveyard, you can select one of your remove from play monsters and return it to your hand. Okay. Goblin Circus is an infinite spell card, so it just stays there. During each of your end phases, reveal the bottom card of your deck, then place it on the top of the deck or banish it face down. Okay.
That's it.
Huh?
That's it.
Yeah. Big Bang Shot. Increase the attack of a monster equipped with this card by 400 points. When the equipped monster attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense of a defense position monster, inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent's life points. When this card is removed from play, remove the equipped monster from play. Okay. So to basically activate 2 of these abilities at once. Well, not activate, but so this one, once per turn, you can remove from play the top card of your deck, and which will cause this card to gain an extra 500 attack points. Okay, so I remove from play that. Okay,
You remove from play or you banish it.
it's the same thing. Literally, if you there's your graveyard, and then there's banish / remove from play. It's the same thing. It's just a separate pile from your graveyard. You can Google it if you don't believe me. I promise you, I've looked into it to make this whole deck. It was
So that would have to be removed from play instead of just destroyed in order for that thing to go away.
No, you can just regular attack it. It's just it has abilities, like it gains attack points because I removed this card.
I thought that said if that card's removed from play, it removes the equipped one from play as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, when this card is destroyed. So if you play something that destroys my spell card,
destroys it. Okay.
This goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Basically, it's just that this card will make this card go to here. This card makes this card go to here. This card makes the bottom card go to here. So basically, I've now actually set up my deck the way I need to.
Okay.
So you're screwed if you don't work something out. Okay. So because I removed this card from play, he's now at 1800 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Big Bang attack increases his attack points by 400, so he's now at 2200. I go to my attack phase, and Dimensional Alchemist attacks this. However, Big Bang Shot's secondary ability is that the difference between his attack and his defense is
only if he's in defense position. I was listening.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so this is fine right now. It's just the same thing as the piercing damage for the card I have.
Basically, yeah. So, but that's dead though.
Okay,
sure.
Yeah, and I lose
because it was at 22.
600,
and that's at 6. Yeah, 600 minus 600 life points, and then I go to my end phase, which during each of my end phase reveal the bottom card of my deck. Okay. So the bottom card of my deck is Gigastone Omega.
You just reveal it?
No, I reveal it, and then I can either place it on the top if I like it and want it on my next thing, or I can banish it. Okay, I can't do anything with this right now, so here we go. And it's your turn.
What card type or monster type is it? Your one that's out right now.
Oh, he's a fairy. He's a bloody fairy.
Okay, I'm gonna play a Tribe Infected Virus.
Okay, but what is that?
I'm gonna.
Because if it's a fairy type too, then it gets destroyed as well.
It says only face up.
Oh, okay.
So I definitely don't even have to read it.
So
I'm gonna discard this Deep Sea Warrior, destroy all fairy types.
All right. Wait. So what happened?
So I discard one card from my hand.
Yeah.
Then I declare the type of monster, and then it destroys all face up.
Okay, and you declare fairy.
Yes.
All right. So you destroyed it. Yes. This is going to be something that happens a lot. There's a lot of extra steps because of my extra thing over here. So basically, it goes to the graveyard because that's where it would normally go. Because it goes to the graveyard, when this card is destroyed and sent from your side of the field to the graveyard, you can select one of your remove from play monsters and return it to your hand.
Oh, just period?
Yeah. So
that's really good. Yeah.
I get to go through here.
And return it to your hand.
Actually.
What?
I forgot I had this in here. I activate that effect. It
says during each player's battle step, while an attack is occurring, You banish this card from your graveyard and negate the attack.
Yep.
But there's no attack.
You just attack me.
Oh, this is his ability. I'm destroying all fairy types.
Oh, okay. So that's how that works.
This is like in my main phase.
Okay, so this goes. All right, so well, I guess then I cannot get that. Then
Plus, wasn't that card banished?
Yeah.
Oh, it says you banish that card, not if it's already banished.
no,
You
dude,
can't banish it.
no, this. You're right. Okay. Either way. All right, so it goes that I get my thing back.
Yeah,
This
you
causes
got whatever.
him and him to go to banished
Oh, why did they go to banish?
because the third thing is when this card is removed from the field, remove the equipped monster from play. So I guess it doesn't, but that, I see where the confusion
Finesse
is. The
is
way
one thing.
equipped cards works for Yu-Gi-Oh is completely opposite of the Magic. I remember what you were saying about how an equipped card kind of sticks around. An equipped card only applies to that monster. If the monster is not on the field, it's gone. So
So that I understand.
so, like, it gets sent, its equipment is sent as far as the turn goes. It goes in that order. However, because this card had its own ability that activated first, that happens because it was tied to that card. But because this card was equipped to it, it is a secondary card. So then it comes in second. So it goes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. I
told you I get what you're saying. I was just
I get you. I just didn't want you to like be confused about it, really, basically. No, all
talking
right.
about a 30-year-old game.
So you attack. So yeah. So it's still your turn then.
Attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
For how much?
wonder
16.
because it doesn't say I can only do this during my turn.
Oh no, you can.
It
Well,
just said-
no, that means you can only do it in your turn. The only ones that can do it on another player's turn is a trap card or a spell card or a monster card that specifically says on your opponent's turn. But so 1600.
Yeah.
All right. Play one card face down. In my turn.
Question:
And
can you tribute summon set monsters?
if it's on the field, it's tribute summonable. You got to look into tokens.
Question: can you summon? Can you summon or tribute summon on your main phase 2?
After the battle stage? No. So basically, if you do it first, because you can only summon a monster once per turn.
Okay.
So if you do it first, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this would matter anyways because you have to do something. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do Soul Exchange.
What does that do?
So I select an opponent's monster and I use it as a tribute in place of one of my own.
Okay, so that sends it to the graveyard, basically.
I'm sacrificing the thing for terrorizing 7, but I have to skip my battle phase.
Okay. Oh, so you can't battle now?
Yeah, so I can't attack. But
Okay, that's
I essentially got rid of one of your things, and
a little bit of
it
void.
was just a little finesse.
Yeah.
Wasn't even anything like.
Yeah, it was that bacon saver again.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got you. All right, so I'm going.
Because it would have been a card you drew.
I'm going to summon this card face down, and then I'm going to end my turn.
Is that your end phase or when?
Oh
is
yeah,
it?
yeah. In phase.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
bottom
that's-
card.
Do you reveal it or no?
Yeah, I mean it's. Sorry, I was just reading it. It's this card, Eater of Millions.
Okay.
I'm just gonna banish it.
And that was your
In phase, yeah.
in phase or whatever.
I'm gonna get my tree. You want anything rolled up?
No, I think I'm good. I'm gonna put card fist down,
Okay.
and I am going to summon Mario Kutai
Oh, okay.
or Mario Kutai.
Yeah.
However you're supposed to say it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're aware of what its ability is. Right?
I'm not. What is it?
It basically says during your opponent's turn, they play a magic. I think it's the first magic spell.
Oh, okay.
I can negate it and destroy it.
Okay. But that's only when I play a magic card, right?
Yes. When your opponent activates a magic card, offer this face-up card as a tribute to negate the activation and of the magic card and destroy it. So I think that includes traps too, doesn't it? Because it just says magic. It doesn't say spell card.
No, No, because that was actually a major thing. They had to change the rules. Magic is specifically a spell card because it's magic and spells. Trap cards are traps. It would say trap.
Okay.
It was this whole argument.
Okay. That's just the first time I've seen the wording magic card.
Instead of spell card, yeah, it gets aggravating. If you notice, it's only really older cards like that. All right. So what you doing?
Swinging first with my Terra King summon at your thing.
Okay.
Well, was it like nothing?
It wasn't nothing, but
And then I can attack with these two. Because you said you attack with one at a time.
well, you attack with one at a time. Yeah. So this one, since his attack is only 1600, is 1600. I'm gonna use my Bacon Saber, which I can banish this card from my graveyard and negate the attack. Okay. So that attack didn't happen, and then you attack me for 900. Good. I survived 3 heavy hitting fish, basically, or whatever the last thing fucking is.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this is actually on the fish. Alright, yours?
My turn?
Yeah.
So here's how we're going to do this, right? Ahem. I play the card Soul Release, right?
Who's that?
5 cards from the graveyards. So I can pick any 5 cards from either of these graveyards and banish them, right? You really gonna waste it on this?
No, it says when your opponent activates a magic card. It doesn't even give me the choice. It doesn't say I may. It just says offer this face-up card as tribute to negate the activation of it. I was rereading it to see if I could.
Well, offer
This
means
only.
that it's like an option, right?
No, I think it means like sacrifice.
So that you don't even get that to keep that monster just
No.
because I released some card.
So
needed
I think
that
I automatically
card.
have to.
I needed that card. I needed
you
that
could
card.
try looking it up.
No, I mean,
If you want to.
So this is gone and that's gone. At least I got rid of it. But yeah, I still got the.
What was it gonna do?
It was just like that's what I was saying. All it does is take like 5 cards from either of our graveyards. So I pick like 2 cards from here and 3 cards from here or whatever, and they're removed from play. That's all it did. That's literally the only thing it did.
Damn.
So you kind of wasted your.
No, I mean I think I don't have a choice. That's what I was saying.
I guess I'm about to lose the game. I'm not even gonna lie because this is my end phase.
What were you gonna do with banishing some cards though, just from the graveyards?
I have a whole deck built around the interaction between these two things.
But like, what really could have like? I'm curious.
Well, do you want to say for the sake of like the game that will just be like, okay, for this, just to, so I could show you what I was gonna do? You put that back on there. I activate the card. I do what I was gonna do.
Mm,
I mean, we ain't got to. I've already, drawn the card. I'm just asking if you're that curious to see what I would do with it.
sure.
Okay, so that's still there. We're gonna make it to where this is now an optional thing you can do for at least the rest of this.
I was just gonna say we'll just use it for whatever the next spell card is.
Well, I say it should just be optional since you contribute it. A tribute is an optional
I
thing.
mean, I can literally look it up. As far as Yugipedia and Yu-Gi-Oh!Fandom, it says when you play a spell card, I can't activate it. So like I can do it anytime during your turn.
Yeah.
We've been having this whole discussion about like that says it pretty good.
Huh?
Discussion about rulings and stuff.
Yeah.
People like that.
All right. So
Continue.
so it's optional though, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
I have 3 cards in mind.
Okay. So I have to send 5. So I'm sending these 2, and you send yours, right?
So
This card, however, if this card is removed from play, special summon it face up in the attack position during the end phase of this turn. So
during your end phase.
yeah, my end phase, right?
What is that?
It's
I mean, I so see.
it's the thing you destroyed.
This goes around. Oh, that's all it does. It's just a hey, in attack position now, so that's a little.
So that's that's graveyard. In phase, so that we saw it was this card.
Mm-hmm. Don't you? Are you going to summon that first, or do the other thing first?
What?
Are you gonna do that first, or summon that first?
They both happen when the end phase happens. So wouldn't
Yeah,
they technically happen at the same time?
Well, so in Magic, they do like player priority. So if you have 2 effects happening at really the same time, you just choose the priority of how it happens.
This one was coming back to life. So I'd say that would happen, and then they had a circus about it. Sure. Yeah, it's on top of my neck.
What was it?
I showed it to you. Did you want to see it again?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, you did. I was like, this is the card.
No.
I promise you I did.
I go?
Yeah.
I'll go to my battle phase. And I will swing this at that. 2400 to your
800.
800.
So that's 16.
Yes, that sounds right.
Oof. Don't look at me like that, Red. I can still make a comeback.
I believe you. I am going to put this card face down.
Okay.
Because it did something.
And
then I'll go to main phase.
Yeah, I guess I'll try it. Your turn. Oh wait, in phase. Bottom of card.
Yeah. You really think you can turn this around?
I might be able to. Like I said, it depends on if a certain situation gets activated.
Okay.
Gone.
That would be a terrible card to play. I'm gonna flip some of this. When it's flip summon, I can return one card on my opponent's side of the battlefield to its owner's hand. As long as this card remains face up on the field, increase attack of all water types on my side of the field by 200 points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna return your.
And then it's game over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just all swing it.
Yeah. Well, that was game over.
You know, I
Hope
could have
y'all
sat at the
enjoyed
top.
it.